Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
Why did you ask to open the window, but now you took off your shirt?
I didn't take my shirt off. I took my hoodie off. I feel.
Take your shirt off.
I'll take my fucking shirt off.
Don't take your shirt off.
Don't
take your shirt off.
It's a gloomy. Let me explain myself.
I
will explain myself. I will not be bulldozered into being the victim of this podcast.
First of all,
you're not a victim. You're a guest.
Yeah.
Which is worse.
Dude.
There's no difference in this apartment.
You're our guest.
That's a funny way to invite someone on the podcast. Hey, would you like to be a victim on? I mean, a guest on our podcast.
It's a gloomy, ugly day here in undisclosed location.
Yeah.
And
In
what's better?
upstate.
Upstate New York. And who doesn't want? It's hoodie weather. I want to be in the house, comfy in a hoodie. And I asked politely. Let me finish.
Okay.
I asked politely.
No, open that window.
No,
open that window if you
don't-
want.
please don't
I want
open
you to open the window now.
I don't want you to open the window. I'm at a good temperature.
I vote that you open the window.
That's two. Do you have a vote?
I want you to do whatever makes you happiest.
Okay. Well, what makes me happy is sacrificing for my friends.
No, but you know what the thing is? You just worked out. Your body temperature is higher than the rest of ours.
Yeah.
That's why our relationship works so well. Half the house wants to sacrifice, the other half of the house
Wants to take advantage of.
Yeah, really.
First of
wants
all,
to
I think I
control
sacrifice more than anyone.
the light and the temperature.
And that's a problem that you think that. you think you're on this
I'm
side.
fucking Joan of Arc. I'm a fucking martyr.
What are you talking about? This is the giving side. That's the taking side.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to Cowboy Boys Podcast. With guest
We need
podcast.
a name for when we do it together.
We really do.
It's called an orgy.
That's true.
Ah.
You said
We even got
cool.
Chuck in
You
here.
go public,
Yeah, dude, Chuck is
amateur,
in.
party,
All those things.
orgy.
Because there's that tweet that went viral last week or last week where their nut got turned down at the bottom or whatever it was. I can't remember.
At the bottomless, the no nut
Their
denied.
nut got denied at the fucking bottom orgy or some shit.
At the bottom orgy. Did you see that? It was,
No.
it was a good tweet. It was a good.
Someone, was it the initial tweet sincere? I think
I
so.
think the initial tweet.
The initial tweet was someone complaining about how they got like denied.
No load
from-
refused.
Yeah, they got refused their load at the bottom orgy.
It was. Are you allowed to show up to a no load refused
orgy?
If
your
you've been blocked by the person on Twitter, but you had never interacted with them before.
Yeah, and they were
So
saying
specific.
they were arguing that it said no load refused. So if they brought their load, it could not be
Can't be
refused.
refused.
But some people were saying it would be a party foul if you showed up and you were blocked.
So you could do it, but it would be a party foul.
See, I don't know if being blocked on Twitter, because there's a lot of people in our lives, us specifically, that we like their company as human beings, but despise their internet persona.
Oh, that is very fair.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people I blocked that I would bust inside of.
70%.
Yeah.
I would say some of them are even in this house.
I would drop that down to 69%. Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of people who I'm like, I like them as a stand-up. I hate them as a person. I like their tweets. I don't want to ever look at them.
Yeah.
You could just be really good in one field.
Yeah.
And then I want to kill you in any other
And
interaction.
honestly, that's a compliment, because a lot of people
Yeah.
aren't good at any field.
Yeah, that is very true.
Do you see how much I sacrificed in that conversation by not talking?
I could see it in your face.
No.
How much it pained you not to interrupt.
Well, I did
you
it
were-
though because I'm I'm a martyr.
You were only taking. You were only listening. Because me and
Nobody wasn't listening.
No, but
He
me
Yes,
and-
I was.
Me and
He was
D-
going,
I
"Look
was
at me not
listening. I was
talking."
listening to my brain going, "Look what a good guy you are." Mike's not talking. Mike's not talking.
No.
Just
See-
going over and over again.
me and Diego were the givers of that interaction because the Hispanic, Latino Heat is our
Latino Heat.
podcast.
That's our podcast.
Oh.
It's a side podcast. We play Fortnite and talk, and mostly just go over there behind you.
over there.
What's
Fuck.
Mike and
Do you
I's
want this
podcast
AR?
called?
White power.
Oh, fuck, man.
We had you guys made it racial.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, that's the only place
You
we had to
backed me
go.
into-
You made us
You
this
backed
way.
me into a corner.
We did make it racial, but we didn't imply supremacy in any way,
Yeah,
shape,
we
or
just said
form.
it's hot.
Oh, well, sorry that we have supremacy.
Oh, heat power. That's just two elements.
No, because Diego had to take off his shirt, and I'm always like a
The
like a
power
human
is
oven.
referring to nuclear.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
the way, it's not a racial thing.
Yeah.
Because Latinos are the only people who still believe in a nuclear family. They're the only sane.
Traditional nuclear family.
One of my favorite songs was the Latino commercial for Donald Trump. Voy a votar por Donald Trump. It was so catchy.
It's a banger. Yeah, it's a
I was
banger.
like, yeah, I see why you got the Latino vote. So welcome to another podcast.
You did it. You clicked the button.
Here we are.
Yeah, did you guys bring the prepared topics I told you to
I
bring?
did. Yes. I brought my hit list of people that I want to die. I want to kill with my bare hands,
Oh, okay.
and the people that I want to kill that make it look like an accident.
I got. Can I start the first topic?
Yeah.
Me Too movement. That was fake.
Oh,
We all know that was fake.
That was a bunch
right?
of bullshit.
What the fuck is up with that?
You know what? I agree with you because not enough people got Me Too'd.
Yeah.
That's why I think it was fake because as soon as the fad died, I was like, wait, what about all these other really bad people that
Yeah.
need to go? And they're like, we're bored now.
Okay. What you guys know?
We moved on to pronouns.
You guys know not
Yeah.
another teen movie?
Yeah.
What about not another Me Too V? What about that?
How'd they get back so good?
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Chris Evans is in there. It's good.
Yeah. He's hanging out. Not because he did anything. Just
Not because
he
he's
was
doing
in-
it, just because he's
he
such
was
a good
in-
guy.
He was in not another teen movie.
Dude, that video of Chris Evans hitting on that black girl in like a parking garage. You ever seen that video?
No.
Dude, he's fully hitting, like macking on this hot girl. And he's like,
Is
hey,
it
we're Chris.
working?
Yeah, it's fucking fully working.
course it's
It's Chris Evans. You
What are
stupid.
about?
And he's like, blah, 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 blah. And she like pulls out her flip phone. It's like early 2000s.
Flip phone.
Yeah, and he like gets her number and he walks away like, I have the biggest dick.
Yeah.
But he
Dude,
doesn't.
Good for him.
I've never done that in my life.
I've never
Been Chris Evans.
been Chris Evans.
You
Well,
never-
poor man's Chris Evans.
You've never hit on a girl and been like, what the fuck? How is this working so well?
Maybe.
And you're like, yeah,
No,
I
I
fucking
feel
rule.
like I'm like one of those movies I'm like Memento where you have to watch it like 4 times to understand it.
Okay.
Where like the first time you're just like, I don't like it.
What was that?
I'm confused and it's making me uncomfortable.
I was gonna say you wake up one day and you're married and you're like, what the fuck?
No,
What happened?
No, Mike and I we do more of a slow build to hit on a woman.
Yeah,
A couple years.
I hit on a woman in build mode.
Wow, Mike with a Fortnite joke.
Okay.
That didn't really make sense, but it is a thing.
How about just I sacrifice so much. I sacrifice so
man.
much for you guys.
I'm trying to think of a time I've ever like hit on a woman in person and been like, I've hit on women, but in my mind it's a bit because I don't like them. Like I'm just hitting on them because it's fun to get attention.
But has that ever backfired and they like start responding? And you're like, all right, but what if I did go
Women-
sleep?
no,
with
I'm
them?
talking about in real life.
Women respond to him like they're dating, and he doesn't even talk to them.
It's true. I have several women who message me currently, and are full arguments. The gambit of they forgive me.
This is
so funny.
I'm having a better relationship with women I've never talked to than the women I actually date.
Yeah. Look at me challenging you as a person.
Yeah, dude, they're just like, I'm learning and I'm here to support you even though you made me angry. And I think the argument we had, even though it was really bad, I think how we react afterwards is what really counts.
Yeah.
Which is not something I've ever had in real life. So I'm like, man, maybe I should respond to this chick.
Yeah, they seem
No.
regular.
Should I invite a stalker over and just see what happens?
No,
New
because
podcast.
here's the problem with that.
What?
The relationship is perfect by them being in your DMs and you not ever responding. If you respond, you would break the delicate ecosystem that is their schizophrenic mind.
It's why you're
And
not
it-
allowed to bring like reptiles into Australia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Too delicate
The
of an
reason I can't
ecosystem.
bring a stalker here is because the same reason you can't bring reptiles to Australia.
It'll throw off the balance of everything.
Because I'd have sex with it.
Can I tell you? It is because I think fall and spring are the seasons where people fall in love, you know? And it is cuffing season right now because I have upgraded from 0 stalkers to 2.
Oh, it's even stalkers cuffing season.
Cheers. See you both in San Diego. I hope you run into each other and
Oh
realize
my
what's
god.
going on.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Fight to
Yeah,
the death.
yeah, dude.
Wait, what if they fall in love with each other?
That's what I would. Nothing would. It would be so funny if they joined powers and we're like, we're now in a polyamorous relationship with you that you're not in, and they're in a group chat both.
But think
You're
about
They
that.
move in together and become roommates.
Yeah.
It's really powerful.
Your two stalkers are stacked up on top of each other in a big
yeah.
trench coat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like the two people are like, wait, you want to kill Shayne and wear his skin too? We have so much in common.
I know, dude. It's so. How is me, a person who doesn't have that much money, lives with a bunch of guys, isn't famous by any real metric? I've had like
Ugly.
5 stalkers.
Being stupid.
Two.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
We're
No,
listening.
that is fair though.
Smelly penis.
Emotionally, a
Sleeps in the
6-year-old
dark like a vampire.
sleeps
Yeah.
like a vampire. Has nothing an adult woman wants.
Some of them want HPV.
True. Riddled with HPV, I'll tell you that.
I think mine went away.
Yeah, you
Sure.
willed it away.
Yeah,
I pissed it out.
Yeah, I did The Secret.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have HPV.
Dude, I'm vaccinated. That's the only vaccine I
got
took.
You've got
is
a
the
vision.
HPV
You got,
vaccine.
you got the Johnson & Johnson HPV vaccine.
Yeah.
He's had to get it 3 times.
I just want to get a vision board and it has the HPV virus, and you just draw a circle with a line through it, and that's the only thing on there. Yeah, man.
You just have a headstone that says RIP HPV on it, and you're like, that's me.
Mac, have you ever pulled a number in real life?
Pulled a number?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
gone
know
with-
what that means.
Yeah.
You ever just walked up? Have you ever walked up to a stranger?
No, not like a stranger.
Why did you incredulously? That's what it's called.
No, I know, but I didn't realize it at first.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was like, what is that? Oh yeah, yes, I have done that.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. No, I've never approached a stranger. I have approached strangers and talked to them sometimes.
They start running away.
I did.
Oh, you did? No, you did.
No, I was gonna say this is the closest thing. There was a woman here on our sidewalk who was reading Ayn Rand. What's not the Fountainhead? What's the other one? The
Atlas Shrugged.
Atlas Shrugged.
Atlas
She was
Shrugged.
reading Atlas Shrugged. I walked by and I was like,
How much did he shrug? Oh, sorry.
yeah. I walked by and I was like,
This is PR.
and I kind of did one of those like cartoon cat where my head kept watching,
Yeah.
kept walking, my body kept. I was like, what the fuck? Because to like see someone openly reading that, you have to be like, all right, you got to be pretty like.
You're a specific person.
You're
Yeah.
autistic enough to date me.
Yeah, you got to be like up to something. And so
Up to something.
so I went and I was like, excuse me, and like, hey, I've never seen anyone reading this book out in public that wasn't like a 350-pound fat man, open carrying.
Yeah.
Because it's like she's a cute girl, and so I went up and talked to her, and she's like, "Oh, I actually just borrowed this. I'm like from whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, it's pretty cool. Like I don't know, it's weird." And then we just kept talking from there, and then we went on a really boring date after that, where she's like, she was like, yeah, let's go meet at the park and read books. I'm like, oh, okay.
That sounds like a really good date.
No, because I was trying to talk to her, but I think she was like kind of autistic and like,
Oh, she
Actually,
was?
just-
Oh, you reading books?
yeah, reading books. And so I'm like, so you
Yeah,
want? She's like, hold on, let me. So I sat there for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up and leave. Because this is fine if I've already been dating you for like years.
Yeah. You're
And-
already comfortable with each other.
Yeah,
You know.
And I'm like,
things.
I fucking hate this woman, but I don't. If I say it out loud, that's my wife that I'm talking to,
Your
not
wife,
this.
it's your
Not
wife.
this- but it's like to do that, and so then nothing happened. We went on that one little date. We talked a little bit after, and then we're like, well, see ya. You're not.
It is.
You're not as
Honestly-
actually interesting as I thought.
I'm honestly still impressed that you did that.
Why?
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know. I would never do that. I see women who are holding stuff I want to talk about all the time, like their tits. And
Yeah, they just hold them.
yeah. Because they're running, but they didn't wear a sports
I
bra.
forgot to wear
Should
sports
should
bra.
I start talking to women in public?
No.
Not
Yes.
you.
Not
That's
yet.
No, I'm like,
alarming. Jesus.
I'm like
You're
an-
gonna get maced again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Again.
I'm like an auditor auditing the police with women in public. Like,
you-
you have to. Hey, if you're standing in public, I'm going to come talk to you. You need to.
You're filming.
I'm within my rights to talk to you on the
It's
street.
a public sidewalk, actually.
We should audit all women.
a sovereign
fun.
coomer. You're just like, I'm allowed to talk to you. Nothing wrong is happening.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I stopped to like say hi. I don't do that. I don't think I've done that.
No.
I think
I've never done that. I don't think.
I almost yelled at a woman on the street the other day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she like walking into traffic or something?
No, she was just so hot that my body was like, "You got a cat call."
Oh yeah.
Like my
Oh,
body,
yeah.
my body was like, yell at her,
Yeah,
and I was just
bark.
like, and I think I literally just went, "Jesus fucking Christ," like to myself
Yeah,
out
no.
loud.
I've done that.
New York does that.
No, I've done that where a woman walks in. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, oh, fuck, it's already coming out before I can, like, stop it.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah. And I'm, I'm just like, yep, you're hot.
Got it. You
This
fucking
goes-
got it, baby.
Dude, that happened to me at the grocery store the other day. I turned to go down an aisle, and there was this crazy hot woman in like the tightest dress I've ever seen. And I literally just turned, and I'm like, oh, maybe they have the noodle bowl I like here. And then I was just like, my eyes. I turned into the fucking horny cartoon wolf. I
Yeah,
was just like,
you're wearing a tux,
Yeah.
slamming your fists into a table.
dude, my tongue is rolling. It's
You gotta-
because my eyes become a cash register.
Yeah.
Dude, it was fucked. But I had a theory that I don't think works anymore because I've been losing weight. But I think the fatter you get, the more you have an urge to catcall women.
Oh,
It's like the pressure on your organs doesn't let you hold the
I bet
yelling
there's a
in
sweet
or
spot.
something in.
Yeah, there's a
Do you-
sweet spot.
I would see it's like I can't walk over to her and talk, so I'm gonna be like, "Hey, come over here, bitch."
It's because you also get at it, so you don't want to like run over to her and be like, "What's up with your pussy?"
Oh, yeah.
So you have to be like, "Hey, yo, bitch," while you're sitting like on a milk crate with a wet rag on your head.
That makes sense. It's like fat construction workers.
Yeah.
They got to cover that distance, but they can't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working.
I'm sorry, I'm work. I can't take a pussy break right now.
Can't take a pussy break.
I wish I could.
Hey,
Hey, I'm talking.
union
to
is-
the,
gets
I'm talking
mad.
to the shop steward about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to see if we can get it. But yeah, that's my stance. I don't think you should be allowed to, but I think it's like
allowed to what?
catcall women or whatever. I don't care.
what about a light cat? What a like a medium cat call?
like when you see a woman on the street and you go, "Psst, psst, psst, psst."
yeah. You go and you hold
you-
a treat and you shake a bag at them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
shake a bag of treats.
I feel like you should be. It should be socially okay to catcall as long as you don't open your mouth fully. So you can be like, "God damn, baby,
What's up, bitch?
What about what about like when a woman walks by you and I've accidentally done this out loud before? You're like, I love you. I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you. Just say something crazy right at them. I've done that.
And then she turn her head. Did she hear you?
I've
or-
done that on accident and it's made them laugh. And then they like, I think they just think I'm like being silly and then it keeps going. But I'm like, no, talk to me. Penis.
Like what's this like?"
Do you think anyone's ever heard us do the bit where like a hot woman walks by and you're like, man, my girlfriend never says hi to me on the street?
Oh, yeah, we do that a
that
lot.
bit that we do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever heard us, but it'd be funny.
Oh, man.
If Mike and I will be hanging out, or anyone else really, but mostly Mike and I, if one of us sees a woman that we find attractive, we'll be like, damn, how come my girlfriend's not coming over and saying hi to me right now? This is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know, I'll say to Mike, I'm like,
Yeah. I go like, she's being nuts.
dude, your
She's
girlfriend's being,
playing hard.
your girlfriend's being so weird today.
She's
just
like,
walking by.
she thinks it's fun. It's a game. She likes to play hard to get in public, but you know, she loves me in private.
I've been doing this thing where anytime I see a really hot girl, like with all, and I guess I've done it with you guys, but I do it with my friends in Utah, California too, where I'll do a little bark, like you know, like you know when a dog like gets all, and depending on how they're far enough away, you get loud, you know,
yeah.
they
You.
can't
It's
hear
fun.
you. But I
You're gonna affect their day.
I showed my I
It's an
was
inside joke. It's just
doing-
you see a bunch of guys barking at each other in a group,
yeah. I did
not
that.
looking at you.
I showed that to my friend in California, and he's incredibly married and whatever.
Oh.
So me and him do it. We're like on the beach surfing or whatever. But then we were out with his family, and I'm like standing there in like the middle of this like surf shop or whatever. And then he just walks by me with his head down, like really fast. He goes really quiet because his wife is there. But like it was so funny. He just didn't no eye contact. Just went right past me. I was like, where?
Have you ever had like a woman cat call you, specifically a fat black lady?
Yes.
Make you feel really nice?
Yes. When I walk with my brother, they do it to him all the time, dude. My brother in the summer when we would go, they would yell, dude, multiple giant black ladies would go, thighs! White boy has thighs! It's like, Jesus
It'll-
Christ, dude.
It don't happen once, but across the street. Like I literally did a pump. Like I got a workout,
Ooh.
and then I went across the street because I needed like I needed oat milk for the protein shake.
Yeah.
So I had to
Gotta
pump.
hit your anabolic window.
I gotta hit
You
my anabolic
only
window, which is
have
real.
A hard 30 minutes after
Your body
the,
knows exactly
the-
what 30 minutes
The
is like.
second you put down the weight, that clock starts. If you pick it up again,
Your
it
body-
restarts the clock.
Yeah.
But if the second
That's
you
why I'm
put,
always in the kitchen with one weight in my hand. 'Cause I don't lose that window.
Your
But
body's
anyway,
like, how long is one episode of Family Guy with commercials? How long is it?
I was outside
the window.
walking to the corner store, and like a middle-aged black woman like saw me from a distance. I could see her see me, but I'm like, oh, she's gonna be rude or ask me for money or something because she's like didn't look like she didn't She looked like she would ask people for money. I don't know how to say it nicely.
She looked like she would yell something in public on the street. Like every
closer,
rude person.
And she's like, God damn, all right, I see you. And I was like, thank you.
yeah, dude. Getting catcalled as a guy is
Thank you
fun
so
because
much.
there's no danger.
There's like a couple women in this neighborhood that I see every once in a while, and like 4 times they've been like, "Damn, that's a nice coat." I get catcalled for like my clothes, not really my body or anything.
Funny.
Nice.
Yeah, but they go like, and I'm like, "Do you want it?"
Dude.
It'd look better on your floor.
Yeah.
I never get catcalled like that. You know what did happen to me the other day? In our main bodega, I've been on a falafel and rice kick. I was in there getting falafel and rice at like 9 p.m. or whatever. And this black lady who I've seen before came in and she just looked at me and she goes, "What's your deal? Do you like black people?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm not racist. I'm just like a regular guy." And she goes, "All right, you do tattoos?" I was like, "No." And she goes, "Okay." And then she just left. I was
She's like, those are the 2 questions I could think of. All right.
Yeah, all right.
It is.
I get it.
It's so funny though to like walk in and be like, "Do you like black people?" And then if you were like, "No," what would she do?
I'm sure here in New York there are types of guys who would be like, "No, why? What you got going on?" Like not like to be evil, but to just be like, "No, I don't."
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that's a real world thing that could happen in this city, but I was just like, "No, what the fuck, man? Come on."
I mean, it would be insane to like, I guess, because it's like New York.
I'm sorry, it sounded like a sound effect of a couch creaking.
Yeah.
That was still hilarious couch creak.
Yeah, but like New York neighborhoods are historically pretty segregated.
Yeah,
They're like, this is a Irish neighborhood, this is a black neighborhood, this is a Jewish neighborhood. So for us to move
The
in,
Polish neighborhood is really dark.
yeah,
Think about it.
That's
Think
really good.
about it.
That's really good.
they have to turn on, they have to crank the streetlights. But to like move into our neighborhood and then be like, "Yeah, man, I fucking hate black people."
so funny.
Don't. Let's cut that out.
Yeah.
because like,
Can someone isolate that?
That could be
and send
taken
it
out
to
of
me?
context, really. But to like be racist, but moving into like just move into one of the white neighborhoods.
Just don't live in New York City.
Our
It's
neighborhood,
crazy.
Yeah, that
our
too.
neighborhood would be the craziest one to move into if you're a white supremacist because it's Hasidic Jews and black people
Oh.
mixed.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
right
I
at
have
the
a hard
border.
time
It's
every day.
literally just us and them. It is
Yeah.
crazy. What are we doing here again?
It's Brooklyn.
I know, but our
We got a good-
specific neighborhood
We
is
got a
like,
good. We got a
No,
good deal.
There's a big border wall.
yeah. It's crazy, dude. It is. I love our neighborhood. It's so funny.
I got looked at by a Hasidic woman. Which I never like look at you. But I was leaving the apartment and she was pushing a stroller with a kid. The kid was being like, he's like looking around and I made a face at him and he laughed and I smiled and the woman like smiled and like looked me in the eyes. I'm like, "Oh, y'all never look people in the eyes. That's crazy."
yeah.
I got fucking hard. No.
I've been looked at a few times. I know
Yeah, but
I
they're
do
like-
something to religious women. I am confident in that. Where they're
yeah,
looking
yeah,
at me and
absolutely.
I'm like, they're not. I can tell when someone looks at me because I'm weird. Especially in this context, they're looking at me and I'm like, "Yeah, you want to do something bad. I can tell."
Yeah, they get to fuck the devil for
Yeah.
I know Shayne has verified this, but have either of you seen the Jewish woman, the Hasidic Jewish woman walking around our neighborhood that looks exactly like Riley Reid?
No, I haven't seen.
I don't
that.
think I know
Mac
what.
and
I don't
If
think
I
I know
did, I
what.
would be jacking off.
I don't think I know what Riley
Mac and I
Reid looks
brought it
like
up to each
enough.
other.
Hold on.
to, like-
New topic.
I got some.
You don't know what Riley Reid looks like.
Like I do. I know she looks like a woman with brown hair, and she sometimes has armpit hair. That's what I know.
I don't.
Because I sometimes I look for armpit hair on Pornhub.
That's
She's a-
real.
She's in the Bad Bunny song. It's kind of cool.
I don't know how you don't have her burned into the back of your skull.
I'm not a porn
She's
star
so
guy.
funny.
But
All
if
right.
you hear
No,
the
but she
thing is,
doesn't look like a
she's
porn
been
star.
No, but I'm
been
saying like
no.
no. I
She's
know
been
what
around for so long that if you were jacking off in your early 20s, she's imprinted.
I'm saying like, sure, like I know that she
So
looks
gay.
like a woman. She looks like a regular woman. She doesn't look like a crazy porn star. But I'm saying like I'm not a porn star guy in that like I don't have specific ones that I look at.
I don't either. But I have, but she's just burned into my head from being in my 20s, and she was just on the front
Yeah.
page of every porn site.
No,
all
she's
day,
very
every
hot.
day.
I'm not. This is not me saying I'm not attracted to her. This is not me.
Is
I'm
Sasha
just-
Grey in your mind?
No.
Oh, that's one I can't. I don't know what it's like. Am I like? I know what she looks like. If you were like, "This is Sasha Grey," I'd be
There's
like, "Yes, it is."
one. I mean, no, there's a couple. I mean, because like Mia Khalifa is like super famous in general.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think if there's one that I could
That's
be
how Sasha Grey
like,
looks like.
I think
There's one I loved.
Oh, I
who's-
would never pick her out. No, I don't know what she.
I feel like you guys don't know how to use computers well enough.
No, I think that you guys have looked at a lot more porn than we have.
That is fair.
that is fair and true. Utah consumes the most porn of any other state.
That is.
Thank you.
Oh, they. I think Utah spends the most money on porn too.
We mainline
That's
it.
really
Well,
nice.
because they're Mormons, so they don't want to steal it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're like, well, I got to be virtuous about one part
I
of it.
can only sin once.
Yeah,
You-
yeah. I get double
Yeah,
sin.
dude.
You don't wanna
See,
double sin.
I'm right.
You just typed in Riley Reid armpit hair.
Yeah. And I said sometimes she has armpit hair, and all you guys looked at me like I was lying.
That's not what she's
I
known
didn't-
for.
I didn't
I'm
think
not
you were
saying
lying.
it's what she's known for. I said sometimes she has armpit hair.
That's cool. Either way,
Yeah.
Big fan.
I'm
big fan.
I'm of Riley Reid or armpit hair.
You're what?
You're a big fan of Riley Reid or armpit hair.
Yes.
I like when a woman shaves one armpit, so I have a choice.
Ooh, nice.
Right?
I was like, "Ooh, were you in a commercial to show the effectiveness of shaving products?"
yeah.
I like when a woman does whatever she wants.
God,
Loser.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
I
I don't
bro.
think she was never to fuck
Sean,
you.
oh my
I
god.
love-
You didn't let me get to
Don't
the
worry.
next part, you
All
motherfuckers.
right. You better end in a
Because I was
joke.
gonna throw up if you kept going.
No.
It better fucking end in a joke.
I was gonna say I don't like when they make it their personality. Oh, I miss armpit hair. Whatever. Like
Yeah.
when they dye it green,
They
it's like
walk-
fuck off.
They say hi to the people like this.
Yeah. I think it's cold and they're specifically wearing like a shirt with their armpits cut out so they can. Does this offend
they
you?
cut an armpit hole out in a hoodie.
They become like us when we were 12 and started going on armpit hair. We're just like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up? Hanging out. Yeah, what's up? I got
When
this
you
now.
get your pubes for the first time and you wear women's low-rise jeans so everyone can see. Yeah, man, I got like a couple. It's no
Okay,
big
no big
deal.
deal.
They're pretty long.
I remember when I first started getting chest hair or like armpit hair, and I remember being in the locker room in middle school with my friends and being like,
chest hair in middle school?
I don't think I think I had like
That'd
I
be
think I had like
amazing.
I think
It's
I had
so
like
fu- yeah,
I
yeah,
think I had
yeah.
like
I
3
know
or
what you mean.
4,
It'd be
you know.
So funny.
I had my full chest in. No, but I remember being like, "Do I have hair in my back?" And my friend's like, "No, but you have acne." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, bro!"
That goes away easily.
Oh, man, the loofah doesn't have a pole.
I
It's
started a
hard.
cycle.
I grew it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm cycling right now, bro. You know this, bro.
Yeah, you have all the,
I'm too tired of losing at wrestling.
yeah, you have all the symptoms of steroids without the muscle gain.
Dude,
You're
I do.
irritable
Oh,
and have
dude, you
back
are.
knee as a
Oh
teenager.
my god. You're angry, you're irritable, unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
Dude,
You're
you should
I
get,
feel like I'm pretty
Back
predictable.
full of
Yeah,
acne.
right.
I feel like I'm pretty predictable. You're gonna be like, he's not gonna like this.
what if you started doing testosterone and it just fixed everything?
I don't think it would.
I think it would.
I don't think testosterone would help him. He
I
doesn't
don't
have
think
low.
that's how it works.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Mike's not
It's
low
a
T in
cure-all.
any way.
It's a cure-all.
Oh yeah, okay, it's a cure.
Say it as one word though.
Cure-all.
Yeah, I love that.
What?
I like how that sounds.
Okay.
Do you think I'm not low T?
I don't think you're low T.
No, I don't think you're low
Sick,
T.
dude.
I'm saying,
That rocks.
but I'm saying
I think you're one of the most feminine men I know, but you're not low
fuck?
T.
What do you mean feminine?
You're
like Italian.
You're like a you get like upset in a way a girlfriend gets upset, and you're
True,
like,
you are.
First of
yeah.
all, it's called living Italian style.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you mean.
You're the most fashionable.
Second of all, can you lower your voice?
I don't know what you mean. Can you lower
I'm
your
feeling
voice?
attacked.
You're triggering.
Why
me.
are you yelling at me? Dude, the amount of times I've heard that sentence in my life is insane.
Oh,
Being like,
dude.
I'm not even close to yelling right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm so far away. Or just to be having a regular discussion and they say out of nowhere my feelings are valid. What does that have to do with anything? I'll fucking lose my
you
mind.
crashed my car.
Yeah. Well,
I felt like I should.
yeah.
I felt like I was tired, so I fell asleep.
That's perfect. Exactly. I was gonna go. Yeah, I love the second guy.
Dude, can someone clip the part where he was racist and then the part where he did the Heil Hitler just
Yeah.
now?
First of all, I did it
and
with-
smash
first of all-
those together.
First of all, I
into a
wasn't.
5-second
First of all, I
clip?
wasn't racist. Second of all, I
The
was doing
tape
it
will
with.
tell.
Second of all, I was doing it with my left hand.
Just
and
take that
and I
part-
lowered it quickly because
Just
I realized what I was doing.
Not
Just
quick
take-
enough, baby.
Just take that part where Mike goes, "I wasn't racist."
Why did I agree to do this episode? And share my true feelings.
And oh god, what is that? But yeah, we gotta have sex with Riley Reid. I don't know. I'm sorry, I got stuck
Yeah.
up on that part.
Yeah, she's
so
very
fine.
cute.
I don't know. Like, did you guys ever have like a porn star that you were like, that's my porn star?
No,
You're a porn star.
I go through
girl.
cycles.
Yeah.
I go through ages where I'm like, I'm really the one.
I'm gonna reword that.
Sorry, I said it. I had a physical reaction to it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's nothing weird about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
I go through eons.
Oh, there it is.
Do you
There
mean
it is.
ages like the Iron Age,
Like
and the
in
Middle
Little-
Ages?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
shouldn't. You should be like, I go through ages. You're like, oh, and what's the lowest?
I do go through
18.
I go through ages 18 to 25, 25 to 30, 80 to 90 sometimes when I'm feeling really freaky.
Yeah, dude. He looks
When I
at
feel-
pervnana.com.
when I feel like I want to be loved, I go to 35 to 40-year-old women
Yeah.
with big, beautiful bosoms.
No, I think like when I was like looking at porn when I was like a teenager or in my early 20s at least, it was more just like websites I knew weren't going to give me viruses.
Oh, okay.
That's the one thing.
Yeah, same. I didn't
Whatever
have.
slop it throws on you.
Yeah,
You're
like,
like,
that's
I guess
good.
I'll
No,
jog out
I
with that.
wouldn't search. I was just like, that's one. Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah, I
done.
would literally
still
just
do
go with
that.
the first one that got me going, and that would be it. I will say that I would be like, oh, cool. Like, I remember liking Sasha Grey a lot and being like, oh, she's here. She comes hard. I like that.
I truly didn't know that porn websites have search bars for the longest time. I would just be like, oh, there's some stuff. You just scroll and you fucking because I gotta go. Fucking people are here. I gotta, I'm on the family computer. People can see.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta.
Your,
it's
bro-
true.
your brother's
didn't have
standing right behind you like, hey, well, it's my turn after you.
Like, shut up.
tapping his wrist.
Oh, you're making it happen faster.
Yeah,
One headphone in one ear,
Yeah.
the other ear listening for any possible sound.
I'm just typing in you fucking 8th Street Latinas or Bang Bus. I don't know what the fuck what 19, 20-year-old me would look at.
dude. A lot of Latina porn for me, just from.
I
the
didn't like
beginning
them.
to
I just
the
want to
end.
support my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
dude.
let it loop like your friend's YouTube specials.
Yeah.
I was a big Gianna Michaels guy.
Okay.
Gianna Michaels.
That's
Let's
who
see
I
what
was
that looks
into, dude. Gianna Michaels.
She had big boobs. She was on Tosh.
It's
She
very
had big. She was like
GIA?
GIANNA. She was fucking them.
Yeah,
They weren't fucking her. She was fucking them.
That's what I like about Sasha Grey. She had range. Sometimes she was fucking you know?
Yeah, no, Gianna Michaels was fucking
Oh.
you.
Okay.
big old boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very
Huge.
silly too. She was like fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looked like she was having a good time.
And she
That's
did
fun.
like
God bless her.
I don't
Yeah.
know. She made a lot of noise.
Is
And
this a Patreon?
Yeah.
It can be.
No.
I'm just asking. No, okay.
Hey, how about we make it the Patreon because all the things I said.
Okay. This is a Patreon.
You guys got to do the regular one right after though.
Okay.
So got your ass.
That's fine.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna change shirts so it looks like we're in a different time.
I'm gonna take mine off. So it
Yeah, we're doing
looks
shirt
like
off
it's a different
podcast.
time.
That should be
dude.
the Patreon. That should be the Patreon.
Oh yeah, dude.
Give me-
This is the regular again. Sorry,
Six-
subscribe to the Patreon to see us with our shirts
Give me
off.
6 months and we could do a shirtless Patreon.
I'm holding you
sexy
to
as
it.
hell.
What? Yeah, but I could be sexier.
Hey, we all
you
can
could
be
always
sexier.
be sexier.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on the road.
Sexiness is a
You
journey.
I'm Cormac McCarthy. You know.
You're Cormac McCarthy. You're on the road.
No, wait. I'm Jack Kerouac.
You're
He's
Jack-
on the road. Jack
What about
Kerouac-
a
Just
tank?
moving
If we go shirtless, you go a tank.
No, dude, that's pussy shit. Either full shirt or nothing, or no shirt.
Okay.
What would you just do? Bottoms off.
Yeah.
Shirt stays
I know,
on.
you're
because
right.
I can't work that out.
Why not? You just do the tuck.
I can't work my penis out to make it better.
We just keep doing pauses in the podcast and keep on fluffing. We all go to our rooms and kind of just beat it up a little bit.
Dude, I wish
Oh, we got the porn instead of the.
Yeah.
That way we all stay like a little bit.
dude.
We're all just doing this.
Yeah.
kinda
I got a
bonkers.
3/4.
I wish you lived in our old apartment when our old roommate, who we went to his wedding recently.
Yes.
So I just don't want to say his name because this is
What
whatever.
does it rhyme with?
David Smetrowitz.
David Book. But he did a naked comedy show, and he was having a full panic attack about it the whole day. And he kept what he was doing was he took a bunch of gas station dick pills and then kept jerking himself off until so he would get hard, and then being like watching it deflate, and then being like, okay, how long does it stay like this? and like
There's a
yanking
sweet
on
spot.
it,
Yeah, yeah,
pulling
yeah.
on it, and he kept being like, I'm on this really tall comic. He's like, he's on the show and he's tall, so he's gonna have a big fucking cock. What the fuck? And then he was just like, it was fine. Like afterwards.
Why would you agree to do a naked thing if you're not all about comedy and having a small penis is the funniest version of a penis?
Yeah, because I don't think.
How do I make it smaller?
Because I think the thing is,
How do
I
I-
don't know, man. If I'm doing a naked comedy show, I don't want the joke to be my body.
Yeah.
Then why do a naked comedy show?
I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I know,
Forgot
but-
about that. That was a whole thing over at the creek for years.
Yeah,
The naked.
I saw
Naked
they
roast
did one.
battle, or
They
No,
did,
no.
So they did the naked show. The naked roast battle was only a Skankfest thing.
okay, because I remember that. And
They're doing that, and they're like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, "No,
No fucking
That's
way.
insane.
kidding
Are
me?
you fucking serious?
There is a comic though who apparently pulled a piece of paper with his jokes out of his foreskin.
I remember
documental style.
There was
Yeah.
a girl who pulled it out of her pussy the first year. I saw that.
It was crazy, and I remember the naked roast battle. I remember Ari Shafir kept getting in trouble because he kept pulling his flip phone out, and everyone was like, "Put your phone away!" And I thought, I was like, not me, but like other people, and I was like, "It's a flip phone. He's not gonna take any photo," because they make everyone put their phones away. It was very
course.
funny.
Yeah.
But watching the show, I'm just like, this is a bad comedy show. This stinks.
yeah.
And there's that girl's hot. And everyone else is really bumming me out. So the 9 out of another 10 people, and it's like, who is this for?
There was a guy who did it, who judged it, took Viagra before, just wanting to be at like halfway.
stay half-mast.
Stay half-mast. He came out, sat down at the table, didn't realize that there wasn't a curtain so you could see under the table and then he was like jerking himself off the whole show. And then afterwards a bunch of people were like, that's so embarrassing. Like, what the fuck? He was like, you could see.
What an idiot! Like you could, like if your hands, the table is in front. You could see the. Rarely is a table just have a curtain. And not like a curtain that goes all the way over the table.
It was just a table cover, not a curtain.
Oh, man.
And he thought it was. He's very stupid.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's
obviously.
judging a show at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Also, I think I remember them going around being like, "Hey, do you want to judge this?"
Yeah. They asked
like,
me multiple times. I was like, I would never.
Someone dropped out, so they were looking for any last minute person. Very fun.
yeah, brutal.
But if you're funny, you don't have to go to those depths.
Truly, that's truly how I see it.
If
Like,
you could do it if you want, like if that sounds fun to you, hell yeah. But if it doesn't, like what a nightmare.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I
Now I'm
can't.
sad.
I can't.
Yeah, just thinking about two guys with the sad. It's not the size of your penis. It's how sad it is.
Yeah.
But also the possibility of bombing and being naked is such a heartbreaking possibility.
Even if someone was like, "Hey, Mike, do stand up in just a t-shirt and shorts," I'd be like, "I don't know about that,
Yeah.
man. I don't know."
I was gonna say I have a small but very enjoyable, funny penis.
Nice.
It's not sad.
It keeps falling over like Mr. Bean.
its pants keep falling down. I'm like, oh no.
I did comedy wearing a Speedo.
Okay.
Or like a loincloth, I guess.
You're also in like green orc paint.
Yeah. I was also painted green like an orc, but
That's like clothes.
what's that?
That's like being clothed.
That's like more clothes. Yeah.
yeah,
It's like wearing a suit on stage.
I was gonna do the podcast in my Green Man suit, but I couldn't find it, so I just came down like this.
You could find your green man suit. I
Embarrassing.
misplaced that.
It's hard to find sometimes. It's very thin material.
Sometimes the
Oh,
chroma
because I
key-
have a projector set up that looks exactly like his dresser, so it blends in.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
He's like, "Oh, where'd it go?"
It's a weird art exhibit.
We all need a green man suit,
Absolutely.
and then we could go out and people won't know which one of us is which.
I feel like there'll be a lot of tell through context clues.
Why? Because you'll
Because
be
of
like,
all
why
the
is that one
I don't
green
know,
man
let me-
so angry and complaining about everything?
May I speak freely?
Yeah, sure.
May I start to speak freely finally in this house?
Oh,
We've never been barred.
Thank you so much. At least one person in this room respects me.
One Green Man suits in like tailored pants and a
Yeah, I'm
jacket.
just saying.
A full suit.
a Green Man short coat.
Yeah. I want a green man tuxedo.
Yeah, it'd be
Okay.
That does sound cool.
What was I gonna say?
My green suit would have stains all over it.
Yeah.
Not the food stains, not those kind of
No,
stains.
come on.
mouth so you can eat.
Yeah.
it's
He has a
fine.
green gimp mask.
That's the way. That's the dream. Yeah, if I could have it to the head, because I get thirsty. I'm a guy who gets thirsty.
You get thirsty?
I'm a guy who gets thirsty.
Yeah. Hey, if you're any of the women whose DMs he's in, you know.
Oh.
You're lucky. Yeah. So that's only issues. Sometimes I get thirsty and I can't have a little sip with the
You
Green
should
Man
put a
suit
camel
on.
back on and then put the green suit on.
It ruined the silhouette,
I do
but
like.
it's a good point.
I do like the gimp suit idea.
The gimp suit's a good idea.
Yeah,
You
I
just have
think
to find a green zipper.
It's tough to find. I'll email YKK and be like, "Hey, fellas,
I got a different KK you can email.
Well,
You do.
Yeah, based on the hand gestures.
Yeah,
you're
that's the
making.
joke I was making.
We had to take an after bit drink real quick.
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
first. I want to make that very
refresh.
clear.
No, I was going first.
Not me.
Faster.
I don't need
I'm
it
faster.
even.
Mm.
My mouth's so wet, it's insane. I'm drooling. It's falling out.
Yeah.
I feel great.
You thinking about dicks? Is that why?
No, dude. What?
What the fuck?
You're
man?
being weird,
Come on.
dude.
Don't be weird like that on the podcast.
Are you getting all hard thinking about me thinking about dicks?
Oh,
Is
that's
that the
happening.
thing?
nice one.
I am actually.
Dude, that's
I have a fat hard cock.
Nice counter to his
Thank
reversal.
you. Yeah, dude.
It would not be funny at a naked roast.
I think I thought of that when we were driving. So like we were on a long drive where we were talking about like playground insults. Being like, I bet you want to, like some kid being like, I bet you want to suck my dick right now because you're gay. You'd be like, why are you thinking about me sucking your dick?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
being weird.
I remember one of the very first like laughs I got as a
Was
kid.
this last week?
No, it was the week before. On like in elementary school. I realized because everyone's like, my penis is 12 inches. I have to
yeah.
be, and I was just like, what if
Yeah.
I said my penis was small? And I said that, and it got the biggest laugh in my group of friends because everyone's like, my dick's 8 inches, my dick's 10 inches. I'm like, oh yeah, mine's 3 inches, and everyone's like, oh, they lost it. The timing was perfect,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that was like
you
one of
got
the first big laughs I got.
That's great.
And I don't know why, because we're watching we've been watching a lot of documental as we've
We
discussed
have,
on
yes,
your podcast,
yes.
and I don't know why. I don't feel like other cultures that translates. It feels like an American only joke to be like, I have a tiny penis that we laugh at. Everyone else is they have too much machismo in their culture to like you couldn't even think.
Don't
It's
even
unspeakable
hint at that idea.
to be like, no.
Yeah.
They won't even like go near it.
Damn. I am trying to remember. I didn't really talk in school until I was in like 6th grade.
Dude, I remember the first big laugh I got that I can remember was I was when I was like 10 or 11, maybe my mom went back to college, and for some reason one time I had to go to class with her, and she was in like, I remember the class was Western civilization, so they were talking about, just like the history of the Western world basically.
The good one.
And my humor had just only been like formed around watching old Weekend Update things, so like Kevin Nealon and Norm Macdonald, and I remember just the teacher being like, and talking about some king being like, and all of his brides were 12 and 13 years old, and I remember just being at my mom's college course sitting there being like, sounds like Michael Jackson. And everyone was just like, what? And then I was just like, like powering up in the corner.
You were
Evolving into a Michael Abrusci.
Dude, I didn't even know what the joke meant.
yeah. Which is even more impressive as a child.
I was just like, context clues, young bride. I was like, sounds like Michael Jackson, something like that. And then I was just like, that's my villain origin
Yeah.
story.
Hell yeah.
In 5th grade, I won an art. I used to be a little art boy. I drew a lot.
Really?
Yeah, really good. Unbelievable. I'm an unbelievable talent. I won an art competition to the degree that the art teacher had to like take me to City Hall.
Wow.
And
way.
like I got an
To try to
award
marry you.
to try to marry me. I was like, I do. I guess she's really nice.
She's really French.
She's really
You're
cool.
like, hey, I'm a witness, but not for the marriage.
So I took a picture with the mayor or some shit, and I got a check for $25 for winning this little contest. I was taken back to school, and when you like leave school and you come back, you're like buzzing. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm on
You're
fucking.
like, I went outside.
I went outside.
I didn't have to be at school.
I had to be at school.
I saw at McDonald's.
I'm wearing a polo shirt. I never wear these. And I get in class, and some friends are asking me how it goes, and I'm like having fun. I'm like telling them like how much fun I had and how cool it was. And the teacher went, Mr. Lopez, please pay attention. Artists don't make that much money. And I went, neither do 5th grade teachers. And she's like, get out. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
Artists don't make that much.
It was
money.
like boom, I got her so fat. Like I'd been thinking about it for days.
Yeah. She walks in, you're like, this broke bitch.
Yeah. You're just like fucking walking in like Conor McGregor after your heart thing. Like,
Yo, do fucking nothing.
I fucking own this place.
Damn.
That rules. Holy shit.
Did she kill herself right after that? I couldn't show my face if I got owned that bad.
Seppuku.
No, man.
Didn't regain honor.
Damn, I didn't like try to be funny at all until I was in like 7th grade, I think.
That's all I tried.
I was funny with my brothers and stuff, but like when I was out in public and stuff, I was super weird. And I did win awards as a young person for poetry.
Oh, that's nice.
Like a national thing. Baseball and poetry were my and I was writing stories. I was the lamest kid, dude. I fucking
Hey, you're a lame
I'm
adult.
glad a lot of things changed.
yeah. And then I turned
And a third joke from your friend.
Your feelings.
Yeah. And then 6th and 7th grade was when I was like, I'm gonna start smoking. And then I got cool and funny.
Dude, literally every report card, anything, progress report, everything was like, Mike's a great student. He's got to stop talking.
I done that all the time.
He has to stop talking.
For years, every single one is like he talks too much. He answers a lot of questions, but it's like he's making me tired with how much he talks.
That's so funny.
And
I
like
was the opposite.
Dude, I've talked all through school, just nonstop, bothering people and my friends and hanging out.
Bothering.
I was really bothering
Hey, come
people.
here. What's your deal? What's going on with you?
I
What's
wanted
going
no
on?
attention. I was really bad. They made me be in a play once, and it ruined my life for the longest time.
Because you got addicted
So
to the
I
stage.
tried to be in the lead of the Christmas
spotlight.
play, and even though
When you're Jewish, you hated it.
so my family isn't into Christmas, they would do it sometimes, and this was when my grandparents were my step grandparents and they hated me, so we would go to their house and they would literally buy my brother's presents and be like, "Oh, we forgot you."
Oh my God.
Literally like insane people shit to the
Jesus.
point that my mom is like openly weeping at Christmas because I have no presents. It was crazy.
That's heartbreaking.
So I hated Christmas, obviously.
Yeah.
So they're like, you have
Why?
to do the play. And so I was like, I don't want, fine. I want to be the lead. I'll try really hard. And so I
What play was it?
I don't know, some fucking weird Christmas.
Scrooge, Jesus.
I don't know. Some kid like goes
Nutcracker?
to Candyland. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't
so
know.
something like
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to try really hard. I decided in my mind. So I learned the lines. I went for the main thing, me and one other kid. Didn't get it. So they're like, you know what you can do? You can be a candy cane. You have one line. And I was like, all right, fine. I didn't want to do this
Fine.
anyway. Fuck it. So I told my mom and stuff, and she forgot. And so the night before the play, I was supposed to have a candy cane costume. And I told my mom, I go, hey, I'm in a school play tomorrow, and I don't have a candy cane costume. And my mom goes, oh, fuck. And so while chain smoking, she cut a bunch of like cardboard boxes up and duct taped them together, and then she just painted red stripes on them so that it was a cardboard shape of a candy cane.
That's nice.
And then she goes, hold it in front of you, you're a candy cane now. So
That's
Wow.
I went to the school play. Everyone has full on costumes and shit. It's a school play.
Yeah, it's
People
cool.
are trying hard. All the parents are there. I'm there alone. And so it's this
You rode a motorcycle there by yourself smoking cigs.
Oh, dude. So it's so funny. But like, so I'm in like 3rd grade and it's this whole play and everyone looks so fancy. And then it's me. No white paint, only red paint. So it is
Red and beige.
It is a duct taped cardboard candy cane. I look insane. And I'm so embarrassed. And so my scene comes and the teacher's like, go get out there. So I'm
Wait, were there
holding it in front of me.
Were there other candy canes?
Yes, and they
Okay.
were dressed as they got like the fucking Spirit Halloween candy cane costumes
Yeah.
that were available to
Must
children.
be nice.
And so it's like 3 of us, and I'm standing holding it with my hands. So I'm just sitting. It didn't even like attach to me and have a face cut out. And literally
Just holding
it, standing behind it. And then I'm standing there, and I'm like, okay, here comes my line. You fucking got this, bro. Crush your line, and then get the fuck out of here. And then I go like, I'm the candy cane. I'm delicious and tall. And then I said it one line early, so everyone in the auditorium is like, what? And then the kid says his thing, and then I go, and then I'm standing there just And I'm like, oh, I guess I say it again because I fucked it up the first
yeah.
time. So I say it again and the play continued as normal. But it's one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me, and I'll never forget it.
Were you embarrassed at the time, or?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
bro. Let me tell you,
Okay.
I wanted to just take my candy cane and fold it up and shove it into my mouth and kill myself with it. It was really bad, and I was like, "Oh, performing is the worst thing ever. I fucking hate this." And I think I would have started comedy earlier had anyone, supported me. But I did not have it. Very funny.
You're welcome
Yeah, thank you
for
Mac.
all the support.
Mac supported me. He would get me a candy cane costume.
That's true.
Just remembering the cardboard, just hold it, being like, I just hold it. Yeah, you're a candy cane.
Hold it.
Just hold it.
Not even cutting a face hole in it.
No, oh, no.
Very easy to cut a face hole in it. I give her props for painting it red, but it'd be very easy to just cut a hole in it.
I feel
fuck.
like there's always one kid in like a school production where like, oh, that's the poor kid.
Yeah, no, that's what was happening.
And the parent, like all the parents know.
My brother Danny was supposed to be we were in the same grade together. He should have also been in the play, but he didn't get to be in the play because he bounced some kid's head off his desk.
Yeah.
For who knows why.
Probably deserved it.
Yeah.
Both of them.
He was collected on the VIG.
Yeah, the Foursquare VIG for
Yeah.
the bet on the hopscotch game that day.
He was in baby
all
jail.
I'm saying is, I told you I'd give you 1 chocolate milk, but yous was gonna owe me 2 chocolate milks, and now it seems like I am currently holding 0 chocolate milks, and the math here does not add up to me.
But Vinny, I'm sorry. I don't have object permanence. I don't know what yesterday was. I don't know what yesterday was.
I'll tell you this: you're gonna have an object permanence black eye once you start paying up these dang chocolate milks.
And scene.
Dude, that is technically what the Little Rascals is about.
basically,
Just Italian.
It's just like
Rascals?
the fake mafia, but it's
Child mob.
children. They do pulp stories, but it's
Yeah.
children.
So it's a little baby, and then one has a hair.
Yeah.
Alfalfa has a hair like that.
And then there's a girl, and they allude to the fact that she's like everyone's love interest. But as a kid, I was like, that's just there are prettier girls.
As a kid, I hated Rugrats. What's the other one? You just said? I already forgot it because I
Doug?
hate it so much.
Little Rascals.
The Little Rascals. I hated all shows about other kids because I'm like, I'm a fucking kid and this sucks. I want to watch cartoons about crazy shit like Ren and Stimpy.
I don't want to see kids.
I don't want to see boring ass kids talking about their boring ass life. I need some like Looney Tunes, absolute insane stuff. Nothing would make me more angry as a child.
Yeah, I didn't
And
like.
watching Recess and be like, "This is my life. Why do I watch my life?"
Watching Slice of Life.
oh, cool! A fat kid is taking a long time to run. How could I ever imagine this story?
Dude, I hate relatable TV as a child.
So funny. I hated all that shit. I hated the Disney Channel. People who were like, I'm into Even Stevens.
Whoa. Even Stevens is one of the funniest, greatest shows ever.
Are you being serious right now?
I've told you
Dude,
this.
he's brought this up in conversation.
wrote
I
you
think
shut
I
up
let
on
it go
Even
out of my
Stevens.
mind because I want to continue to not believe it.
Every time you bring up Shia LaBeouf, which is a lot, I always...
Hey! Let's not out me right
What do you
now.
mean, how you? I didn't say whether you're pro or against. Or
That's
we just
fair.
we just
I
haven't-
don't.
You
I
outed
endorse,
yourself.
I endorse nothing he's done,
But anyways, we do.
except for all the stuff in his personal life. I like
that's
that
cool.
stuff. The acting, whatever.
Movies or something.
No, and I'm a huge Shia LaBeouf fan, but only from Even Stevens because I love that show. It was so funny to me. Anyways, it still holds up. I watched it 20 years ago.
If you liked it then, that's good enough sometimes, you know?
Yeah. My tastes don't change. There's very few things I liked then that I don't like now. I've been really consistent. If I like something, I kind of just like it forever.
Not me.
My tastes, I just
You
add
evolve.
on
I change
to
as
what
I
I
grow.
like. I don't change what I like very much.
I think how I like it changes.
That's
and
fair.
the perspective I can have of like how I compartmentalize it in my head. And like, oh, this is a bad thing that I like. It's not good, but I like it. And this is a good thing that I like because it's good.
What's a bad thing that you like?
Burnt. I like
The
Burnt.
movie Burnt?
The movie Burnt. You ever seen the movie
What's
Burnt?
Oh,
I thought you were
love
like.
it.
Sucks.
I thought you were talking about the flavor for half a
yeah.
second.
I was like,
No,
what?
no, no.
Like cookies.
I
I like
love
burnt
burnt.
That's the
cookies.
first thing I can think of is Burnt. It's a movie with Bradley Cooper's a chef who
Oh, he likes burnt
falls
food.
down in a no. It's not that specific. It's not that. Not that.
Is he
I like
a
it.
chef
I like it when
that takes a pill that makes him really
Yeah, it'd be
powerful?
awesome.
When food's
No,
all
he
crispy
becomes a drug addict and
and-
he has to build himself back up, and it's just a story of hard work
And
and
it sucks.
dedication, and it's good.
It sucks. No, it's bad, but you like it.
It's bad, but
It's no even
good.
Stevens.
That's like how I like the movie Armageddon.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's good,
But they spend much less money than Armageddon.
but it made much less money than Armageddon.
Ah, it's true.
I think Armageddon, the first half is good. The last half is really
The
boring.
last half is amazing. What are
They're-
you talking
they're
about?
like on the asteroid for 40 minutes doing nothing.
Did I ever tell you about how
Fighting the
They're like-
asteroid.
They're like crashing
One of the-
for 40 minutes.
one of the restaurants I worked at, I was working the bar area, which is like, I had to do like wine and I had to do like smoothies and juices
Mhm.
because the vegan restaurant, so they had all that stuff all night.
So there wasn't food there. There was just juice.
Just juice.
Juices and wine.
And there's a woman who'd come in a lot and just get drunk, but she sat at the bar that
Good
night.
for her.
And for some reason, that song came on, which was very unlike us. Like usually, like one of the employees had control of the music, but sometimes our manager was a pain in the ass. And that song came on, and I was like jokingly singing it of like how bad it was. And she's like, "This song is beautiful." And I'm like, I thought she was joking with me. I'm like, yeah, right. And she goes, "I don't want to close my eyes." I was like, oh, fuck, lady, you're drunk. I didn't get you home. You fucking suck.
That is always a beautiful moment in comedy when you're mocking someone and
Yeah.
they don't realize it. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm playing the part too well.
That's
And I'm not even like trying.
that's Sacha Baron Cohen's entire career.
Yeah.
yeah.
What type of dog is this? We looking at tortoise. We looking at a tortoise.
Yeah, dude, that's really
Technology.
fun.
What's
it all about?
So do you guys have any plugs? Diego Lopez and Mike Abrusci.
Not butt plugs either, you fucking sicko.
if you have them and you wanna sell 'em,
follow
if you have
at
merch.
A Little Time Pod, patreon.com/A Little Time Podcast. Michael and I do a podcast.
It's a Little Time Pod, not a Little Time.
A Little Time Pod. We
Here's-
do a podcast.
Here's the deal. You are allowed to go to patreon.com/A Little Time Pod, but only after you go to patreon.com/Cowboy Boys.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
We're okay with that.
For the cost of less than Netflix a month, you can
Yeah.
have 2 episodes a week
You could have 16 hours
of
Of
po-
entertainment.
Of entertainment.
I will say this: our podcasts are better than anything on Netflix.
yeah, that's actually a pretty easy
and
claim.
we don't fund what's something evil we can make.
Dave Chappelle.
We don't fund Dave Chappelle's transphobic comedy.
And we don't.
We found our transphobic comedy.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're doing it ironically.
We've had a bunch of trans guests, and you would think we don't mention that they're trans because we just respect them and think they're regular people, but really we don't want to further their agenda. That's what
forget,
we're up to.
And then when I remember they tricked me, I freak out.
I forget.
But follow Mike Abrusci at Mike Abrusci.
Wait, I
Follow
don't
Diego.
see. Wait, let me get my
Wait,
joke
wait.
out. I don't see gender.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's really good.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
That's it.
All right,
I
everyone.
thought your plugs would take longer.
Yeah.
I can make him take longer.
No, we gotta.
We're
now
gonna
we
be
gotta
in
plug-
San Diego
We're gonna be in
this
San Diego.
Oh, we are. We're gonna. I'm
Oh
this
my God.
weekend.
I'm gonna be in San Diego earlier. I'm very sad. If you are some kind of supermodel-looking woman,
Yeah.
If you're a guy who looks like me and you know where to get a vegan burrito, let me know because I want to eat a bunch.
No one bother me.
I
Just
want
come
to
the
eat.
show.
We're gonna be there for 3 days. I want to eat 9 vegan burritos.
if you want to sell me a mid-size surfboard and you are in California, get at me.
If you are in the tri-state area and want to come tour all my roommates' rooms while they're gone, DM me.
If you live in
As
San,
long as you make money for it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, dude.
if you live in San
Don't let them on
Diego,
my computer.
if you live in San Diego and you have any vintage large or extra large The Locust t-shirts,
Dude.
I'll take one.
My friend Stuart, who you're gonna meet, has some Locust t-shirts.
Well, Stuart, can I have one, please?
He might be able to. He also has a bunch of like vintage, like first-year Zayo shirts.
Wow, he loves Christian hardcore.
He kind of does. Yeah, he's Mormon.
Isn't he? Yeah, he is a Christian
yeah,
hardcore.
yeah, he's Christian.
Wow.
Is there Mormon hardcore?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Bum bum bum. Joseph Stevens in the house. Bum bum bum.
My friends
No,
started
hot
a Mormon hardcore band,
drinks.
but they never recorded anything. Dude,
Oh, my wife's in the house.
bow, bow, bow. Okay.
Listen to the fucking prophet.
Sucking all night. Boom.
What else do we have to play? Florida,
Tampa, the
If-
12th. Orlando, the 13th of October.
If it's allowed to happen.
I can't wait to be floating in the Tampa Improv, being like, so dating in New York is weird. I'm up to my nipples in water.
It's Southern Florida that got beat up, right?
No,
Northern-
Tampa got fucked up.
Tampa got fucked up.
Damn.
Tampa
So
got
I
fucked.
wonder if we're even.
It's a good. We should make some emails.
There's a genuine chance that something happened. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my god! I might fly out of Orlando. Oh,
You might have to
God.
fly to Orlando to fly to Las Vegas.
Fuck me running. Oh.
All right,
We'll
whatever.
figure it out.
We'll figure that
Figure it
out.
out,
Suck my own
everyone.
dick until I
Also,
come.
if you're in the area, the 12th and
I think-
13th, our downstairs neighbors are having a party.
That's
No.
so sick. That's so sick. Yeah, come over and leave money in my room.
yeah. Thank you, everybody, for
Mike's room is the one downstairs
Yeah.
with all the cool
That's
stuff.
not true. There is cool stuff, but it's upstairs, and I need money.
That's right. So if you
Okay.
come over here to kill someone in the house, upstairs in the middle room. All right, everyone. We
Thank you
love
so much.
Thank you so much for listening.
Yeehaw.